Hello, friends. Welcome to the shed. It's Friday. It's a good day. It's a good Friday. It's nice. It's beautiful outside. I have stuff planned this weekend. How about you? How was your day? First of all, as always, tell me in the comments down below. And then, what do you got planned this weekend? Are you going to do anything exciting? I would love to hear anything that you want to share in the comments down below. I really do love reading everything that you guys post. So please keep the comment section alive. It keeps me going. So I got a package today. As you may or may not know, Fridays have been kind of a community show since the inception of this thing. And the intention's always been that you guys submit stuff, whether it be something to hang on the wall behind me that you mail to me, or it be that you submit your own content, videos and pictures and whatever. That's always been the intention of Fridays, but there are weeks when that just simply isn't going to happen. Last week was my daughter's birthday, and then this week we just don't have anything. So it happens that there's really nothing to show you or talk about. So keep in mind, if you would like to be featured on a future Friday episode, you can send me a letter or something to put on the wall. It could be anything. Your business could send something, I have a t-shirt hanging here from a friend's business. Whatever it might be, it'll go on the wall. I'll open it on the show. You can send me a letter or a drawing. Not only will you be on the show, but we'll send you a postcard back, and I'll put you on my winter solstice mailing list. And you can send that to my P.O. box. Address is in the description. Or you can send me digital stuff to show here on the show. Also, and that goes to my email, chevee@thedailyshed.com. Also, FAQ? No, Q&A. That's what it is. We don't have any frequently asked questions yet. I don't have that thing that everybody always asks, so that's cool. But Q&A stuff, you can send me question and answer, literally anything. Even if it's something that I don't know anything about, you ask the question, I'll figure it out and try to answer it. So anyway, this isn't from you guys. Well, it kind of is. This came from Poland. It's from the game company. They watch my show, some of them. So maybe this is a friend thing. But in a couple of weeks, I'm going to, not a couple weeks, a couple weekends, in 10 days, I'm going to Atlanta. And that is the trip that I was telling you about where United canceled my flight because they don't fly to that airport anymore. Good time. And I'm going to what's called a distributor open house. This is a extremely small game. It's not a convention. It's a show, and it's not open to the public. It's only for retailers and publishers to get together. So this is a chance for retailers to come check out our new products because they typically don't get a chance to play them in their stores. They reserve them for customers and then sell them, or they just don't have time. So they get to come enjoy a preview of what's coming, seminars and State of the Union type addresses where publishers can talk about whatever. And then we have booths set up so they can come check out our products, and then we do game nights where they can play our stuff. So I'm headed to that, and I needed some of our new stuff. So some of our new games, some of our new products should be in this box. Hopefully I'm not wasting my SD card. You can't waste an SD card. Hopefully I'm not wasting these precious minutes opening a box that doesn't have anything to show you. It has wrapping. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, so I can, that's nothing interesting. There's spare bits in here and stuff. This is, they always put spare parts in my boxes because if you order a game from us and it's missing something like the crystal packs or wooden pieces, and you're in North America, I ship that stuff to you, directly from my house. But here's the important stuff. And here's what I really wanted to show you. This is Imperial Settlers Aztecs. This is a new expansion to our wildly successful Imperial Settlers game. I playtested this at Gen Con, had a blast. I have purposely kind of avoided it since then because I like to be a gamer too, and I like to be a geek. This is literally one of my top 5 favorite games. So I kind of nerd out about this. I didn't want to spoil it. I wanted to open it up and love on it. So there's that. But this is Robinson Crusoe. This is what I wanted to show you. This game was Ignacie's first big English success in 2012. This game came out. And shortly thereafter, it hit. It's very high on the BGG rankings. This game has been in the top, I don't know, 20 or something since it came out. Huge, huge, huge deal. So this is probably the first copy in the United States, maybe in North America, but we send stuff to Rodney Smith of Watch It Played. You should check his channel out here on YouTube. He does instructional videos for all our games. So this is probably the first copy in the United States, which is kind of the benefit for working for the publisher. I get to be a bit of a hipster geek. So what happened was, the way international publishing works, a company like Portal Games, who doesn't have the distribution reach to hit North America, would, or any other country for that matter, will sign with a publisher from that country for that publisher to distribute their game. So Portal Games created Robinson Crusoe. There was an English Portal Games edition of Robinson Crusoe that was available at Essen, and then the English rights worldwide, I believe, were sold to Z-Man Games, and Z-Man Games took over English distribution for Robinson Crusoe. That was in 2012. Now, the contract expired, as they do. There's usually, it's usually set for a certain time period or certain marketing goals or whatever it might be. We, as in Portal Games, now have the rights back to Robinson Crusoe. So we are publishing it in an all-new edition. You can see the artwork is different on the cover. This is the old cover. This is the new cover. Beautiful illustration. I absolutely love it. And in the box, we have all kinds of new coolness. So the biggest thing is this rulebook. The original version of Robinson Crusoe's rulebook is literally unplayable. If you have the Portal version of the game, the rulebook, just throw it away. It's completely useless. We are going to be selling this rulebook along with some of the updated components in a kit. You can also get this rulebook in PDF format right now online, so you don't have to buy it. You can just print it. This rulebook took Paul Grogan like 120 hours or something like that. Some ridiculous amount of time he spent editing and trolling the internet. Trolling as in like trolling, not trolling as in like Anyway, browsing the internet for any sort of rules clarifications he could find to make this rule book. This is it's amazing. It's actually really, 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 really good. The board is pretty much the same as the old version. 6-fold board, pretty much identical. Maybe some of the icons changed. I don't actually remember because that was done a long time ago. New bits. The new discovery tokens, if you're familiar with the old version, didn't have the identifier on it that tells you what it goes with. Now it does, so you'll know what goes with it. Most of the tiles and stuff stayed the same. It's not really a huge upgrade there. What did change, however, is the wooden bits. We still have the circular pawns for player discs, but for all of the food and leather and wood that you'll be gathering, we have these super cool little, I don't know how to show these to you because I didn't. I'll show them to you when I got it. I'll do it this way. We've done this before. We have these amazing little wooden components. There is leather. There is bread. What is bread used for? Is that bread? Bananas, wood. Player pawns are the same. The character cards are like actual thick cardboard now, like hard to bend. They previously were just paper, so they were kind of junky. So these are completely new. The cards are functionally identical, but all of the English on the original Polish cards was updated because it was terrible. So if you have the Z-Man edition, the cards are much better. If you have the Portal edition, the cards were absolutely horrendous. So this is the new cards. They pretty much they'll work with the old version. They're interchangeable, but know that these were printed years later, and so the printing might not be. You might be able to tell the difference from the backs of the cards. All right, that's just life when it comes to dealing with printing. So there's nothing we could do to avoid that. Some people have asked if you get the Discovery Token bag for the Discovery Tokens in the box. No, you don't. That is an expansion. That's a little mini expansion that we sell. Same old dice that we all have grown to love and hate. Mostly hate. So, yep, same old dice. And then in Scenario Land, we have included one extra scenario. Also, if you don't know, let's look at the first scenario because that's the one you're most likely familiar with. The layout and format of the scenario cards changed quite a bit, but we also now include the King Kong scenario, which was not in the original. It was a DLC. It was an add-on. And then we have token stickers, which go on your player pawns. Those were also a add-on that we've included in the box now. And finally, there is this wonderful little round summary. This was like absolutely needed in the first version. So it's there now. You have all the goodness in the box. Nice little box insert. It's actually pretty rigid. It's not flimsy, and it looks like a deck of a ship. So that's the new version of Robinson Crusoe. I absolutely love this game, even though I've only played it. I've played it three times. I've played it 3 times, all solo. I've never played with other players. I'm not a co-op type player. I'm going to play this solo this weekend, and I might take it to game night on Wednesday. We'll see, but I really want to play the Aztecs. I won my very first game, which apparently means that you don't play the game correctly because you didn't know what you were doing. But I cheated because I made Ignacy Skype with me and teach me the game, and he played the game with me. So he caught all my little mistakes, and, you know, he might have given me some tips on how to beat it. But that's it. That's the brand new Robinson Crusoe. Let me know if you want any more detailed look at the components in the comments down below. Thank you guys for stopping by. As always, I absolutely love having you here. Please keep the comment section alive with plans for the weekend, with how your day went, and with content for next week. Ask me some questions for next Friday. So thank you for being here. As always, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like my content. Don't forget to subscribe. I do this every day, Monday through Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from prisonpolicy.org. Mass incarceration. How many federal prisons are there in the United States? I'm going to guess a couple hundred. I don't know. This briefing presents the first graphic we're aware of that aggregates the disparate systems of confinement in this country, which hold more than 2.4 million people in 1,719 state prisons, 102 federal prisons. So that's less than I thought. I thought there'd be like 4 a state. 2,259 juvenile correctional facilities. Holy cow. We lock up that many kids? Huh. 3,283 local jails and 79 Indian country jails. This isn't including a military prison. We have to do something about this. And I was reading recently that the vast majority of the people that are in prison are there because of marijuana. That's just shit.